Hi guys, welcome to Saute at Site.
Like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for latest updates and recipes.
So it's a bright weekend morning and it's Friday today, and so we decided to start the makeover process. And the first step for the makeover is basically cleaning up the place before you place and organize the things.
It's gotta be me who's gonna do the cleaning, so
I'm gonna help him for sure, but I'm not that good at cleaning, so I'll be just helping him out a bit, and obviously giving inputs in between, and asking him to place the things wherever, which is, I'm sure he's gonna get very irritated with that.
So guys, this is what our living room used to look like earlier.
So let's start with the living room tour. Well, basically, as you can see, this is where we do most of our cooking and everything. The hot plate and the lights and everything. And we had just made up something like this for the background of our cooking videos. And then you have the TV as usual, and which you're actually not using, right? Cupboard, which we have kept like storage cupboard, but we are not using it as well. And we have a lot of furniture in the hall, as you can see, and some stuff like which is not really organized, chairs and everything, which we plan to put it in place so we make our studio really well organized. And apart from that, so I wanted to show you the best part of this living room. What are you hiding? So this is the best part of our living room. So there's a big story behind this. So basically we stuck some stickers, as you can see over there, and down we wanted to put up a board which actually we can change the recipe every day. So to keep the board in place, we put a hook over there, and Aston will tell you the rest.
Well, the thing is, I stuck some hooks over there which has glue behind it. So apparently we need good daylight for the picture and the video, so we thought of shifting the entire setup to another wall, and I removed the hooks out. So this is what happened. The thing is, because of this pandemic situation, there are very few hardware stores that are open in Dubai, and we'll get that fixed. So, but for now, for the time being, we have thought of some other solution, and we'll show that once we are done and setting up the entire room.
So we have too many things filled over here, which is completely not needed when we want to have things in a food studio. Of course, the Wi-Fi also, I think we need to keep it properly, otherwise. Okay, this is me being lazy, but actually you're not supposed to do that. These are all our Christmas decorations. I think this is not needed now, right, Boo?
This is not until December. My one and only bag, and I'm using it to.
No, don't put my purse over there. Forever 21.
Plastic bags, like all typical Indian families. All the plastic bags are covered, collected in one plastic. Remember this from Novotel?
Yes, Novotel. Oh my god, what we have. So this is an old box, Wi-Fi box basically, which I'll I've cut the top part so I can use it to store some spoons and everything in this.
Well, she's almost done there.
Looks so cute.
It looks really good.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so a little change in the placement of the feather.
So apparently I had placed it all in one line, but I didn't like it that much, so I thought of removing it again and placing it again. I think this looks much better. It gives a different feel of the feathers, and I hope you liked it. So most of you guys must be wondering like how a food studio basically looks like. So we thought of taking you all through a tour of the whole entire room, and why don't you all find out yourselves how does it look. So basically this is the entrance to a studio, and this is how it looks like. So basically what we did is like we put our logo over here, like Saute at Site, and food studio of L&D. So that basically describes us. And now let's enter and see what's in store. Ta-da! So this is our studio in hole.
The moment we entered the house, before assembling anything else, we set up the altar because God's really important for any household.
And this is what we believe in, and it was very important for us that before putting up anything in the house, this is the first thing we ask the carpenter to put it up.
So I'll show you the wall that was fixed by Arlene, and she has done a really good job. So this is what it looks like.
So doesn't it look amazing? So as you can see, I have actually covered up the chipped wall and have stuck it with some brick wallpaper, and I've used some fairy lights which I had previously used. If you all know that I had surprised Alston last year when we were dating, and I had made a collage of Polaroids and I had stuck it on the wall and I surprised him. And it was lying back in the suitcase, and I thought of why not using it up in this wall and making this wall a memory wall.
And by the way, this is a result of 1,000 selfies, and then it's stuck on the wall.
Yeah, so this selfie actually describes our journey, how we started off dating and how many selfies we clicked during that time and how fond we were of roaming and stuff. Even we are now.
It's always good to go back down the memory lanes.
So we'll move on to the next important things, like what our food studio consists of, and Alston will explain you the main part of our studio.
Well, we have kept the studio the way it is. Basically, this is where we cook. And Arlene has, and we wanted to get a whiteboard, to write down the daily activities, like what has to be done when. But instead of getting a whiteboard, so Arlene got like a stick-on. We can erase it just like a whiteboard, and the art next to it. This is all Arlene's work.
So basically the thing about I like a lot of color. So if anybody asks me what is my favorite color, I'm clueless because I love all the colors, So it's like I want my room or my studio to be very colorful. So that's the reason you can see so many colors around. So don't mind, this is my personal choice. So guys, this is one corner of the food studio, and I want to actually show you all because Alston hates this part. I've collected a lot of rolls which I use for my background, as you can see. But apart from that, if you can see, I have used many boxes. So basically, and also some paper which comes in from Amazon, or if we order something online, I end up keeping all the boxes and papers and etc.
That's female version of Mr. Bide.
Oh please, okay, I understand that it is too much clutter for some people, but I see the best in everything, and I can utilize any damn thing and turn it into something useful, or I can be really creative with it. So that's the reason I'm started collecting. So as you all can see, this paper, these are actually paper liners which are actually used for your food photography. It's like having a crumpled look already, so you can place in some of your cookies or your baked items or something like that. So you see, I make the best out of everything. Also here where we cook our food, we use the induction gas. It has been really helpful for our videos, and it gives a clear picture of what we are cooking. So well guys, these are the pillows, and as you can see again, it's colorful. And these are the pillows given by my mom because actually I remember having this since 2013, and we had just wrapped it in plastic bag, and we never opened it because mom thought it was always going to get spoiled, so it was just in the wrappers until last year when we shifted in this house. We opened up all the wrappers and it was still brand new, so it's like a useful thing for us.
Well, these are the studio lights that we use.
Yes.
And the TV apparently we never use, and nobody visits us, so it's just there lying. Probably down the line, maybe if I purchase a PlayStation 5, I'm gonna use it. And this is my mother-in-law's another cushion.
So guys, what do you all think? Black with colorful cushions look good? Just let us know.
Well, this is the wall painting that I have chosen, and it looks really beautiful in the daylight.
So guys, I want to show you all my seashell wall hanging, and I purchased this when we had made a trip to Wellington by the seaside. We found some vendors selling, some decorations, and I love this out of all of this. Well, that was the last piece, and I really had to get it. So I finally, without thinking twice, I bought it, and it was really cheap. It was just for 30 bucks. So I mean, that's not bad for such a beautiful wall hanging. And then let's take you all to the tour of our balcony. But there is a surprise for your rating. Aston will tell you why.
I know, I'm not in. Not me. Well, this is our balcony, and we shoot some of introductions over here because it's nice and breezy, and we generally like this view because there's Dubai on one side and the Sharjah on the other side, so we are technically on the border.
Okay, so here I come and I'll show you all my wonderful box collection. Here are some another Amazon boxes, and the same reason that I love to keep them because I find it really useful, and you never know when you need those boxes because I use the boxes even for creating different kinds of lights during photography, and which is like really helpful if you want to block out some light or make a different kind of or to play with the lighting. So that's the basic reason. And now I'm going to show you all what are the props I have stored so that you understand like what goes into the food styling and everything. So as you all can see, guys, there are some table mats which we purchased, and some burlaps, some other props related to food photography, some flowers which enhance the food, and these are my collection of knives which we purchased. And these small spoons are something which I got recently, and these are used for the sides, to give an extra oomph factor to the photography. And here are some mittens and a food slate, and here some more flowers. So the next drawer is consisting of all flowers or fruits and some egg molds, napkins, some more fruit props, and some stands and pizza plates, bowls, flowers, and many more things. And moving on to the next is basically this tray which we purchased, but apparently you can see it broke a bit, but still it can be used.
Well, this is the gear that we use while shooting the recipes, and it's a really good one because it's really sturdy and flexible, so it keeps the camera very steady. It can be rotated 360 however you want to position it, so it's a really good deal on Amazon that we got.
So we purchased that holder and it was just 70-80, which I feel is a very good price, and we've been using it since now 3 months, so I think that's really nice. And again another box, but in this box I've stored some foodstuffs like which we use, like which are dry items basically, and we've just stored it. This is another camera stand which we have, which we use not usually but sometimes. So basically you can see this is some more food props which we use for food photography, some kettle trays and cups and baskets and bowls and glasses and baking dish and everything. So yeah, this is the things which we use for our food. So these are the minimal things which we have, and each time we go out we think that we should buy something more, and Aston is like, no bus, it's enough and no need of buying more, and and all that jazz. But then sometimes you think, oh, we need to enhance our skills, or you need something to add it in the photo or something like that, and we end up buying these things, which is
you need to keep evolving every time.
So guys, this is our very first vlog, and I want to share with you all guys the main reason what motivated us to get vlogging. So basically it was not only the passion for food or travel, which of course everybody likes doing that. We really wanted to do something different, and also the struggles what we were going through actually led us to our dreams, and it actually made us realize that we are so good at this that we can make something out of it. That's really what motivated us.
Alright, so guys, so as you all know, we were Curious Home Chefs earlier, and we just recently changed our entire channel name. There are many people who preferred the earlier name Curious Home Chefs, but we couldn't explain to them why exactly are we changing this name, and in the due course of time we will let you all know about it. Till then we'll just keep it a hush-hush situation.
Just to give you all a little bit of hint, We just didn't want to just make the routine recipes which you'll see all over the place.
We wanted to be innovative with what we do.
So also due to this pandemic situation which is going on, which was a really bad thing for all of us, I am sure. We had many plans to do a lot of things which came to a standstill. But I'm sure times like these don't last, and we will get back on our feet with double the energy and with lot of content in store for everyone. And so keep watching us, guys, and please show your support. And this is our very first vlog, so we want to know how you all like this vlog. And if you all want us to make more vlogs, please do motivate us, guys. We really need this.
And the ones who are new, please subscribe to our channel. We won't let you all down, I promise you all that.
Also, last but not least, I wanted to thank all of our family, friends, and whoever subscribed to our channel. That thank you for showing your love and your motivation. It really means a lot. Even if you leave a small comment, suggestion, or even a small like, it really brightens up our day. And
it goes a long way.
It makes us want to do something more, so it's really motivating. And really thanks to Alston, because he spends a lot of time editing the videos, and he puts in his heart. Though it's not his profile at all, he has managed to do a very great job in editing videos. So
I'm from the oil and gas sector. I have zero clue about video editing, about filmography, about cinematography. To be honest, she's doing a wonderful job on the photography as well. And I'm sure every one of y'all are going to agree on it. Y'all motivate us. That's the reason why we are being more productive each day.
So guys, continue to show us your support. It means a lot to us. Before we end this video, I just wanted you all to know a little more about us as a couple. Me and Aston met 3 years ago, and we started dating until we took a big leap of faith and got married on 16th November 2019. But we always wanted to start this channel long time before, but after marriage we got more time together.
And to be honest, she was living in a different house, I was living in a different house, so what we planned to do wasn't possible, and our work timings clashed all the time.
So guys, yeah, this is how we started off, and we are really passionate about cooking. Also to tell you guys that we are still working, and we managed to vlog these videos and make the recipes and all. Especially my work schedule, I'm an HR in a construction company. So since I work 10 hours a day, some people might say, okay, we just want to rest or something. But for me, no. When I'm coming back from work, I always think what I want to cook, and then I'll plan out that way. And once I'm home, I'll start recording, and we create our recipe videos. And I'm so energized doing that. Like, you won't believe that I have worked 10 hours and come, it's just that way. We both actually put in a lot of hard work in this. It's just not a piece of cake, like just people might think, okay, you just make a recipe video and you're done. It's nothing like that, because it involves like washing the vessels and cleaning and cooking and many more things, packing and preparing for the next day. So we both start our day at 4:30 a.m. and we end it by at least 11:30 or 12 in the night. That's what is our schedule every day. So, and a big thanks to Aston, because he always without fail will wash the vessels, which I hate the most, and he does most of the cleaning part because I'm not really good at that. So that's the best part, that we divide the work equally and it gets done faster. And this is the reason we could end up doing our videos and saving up on much time. So this is a sweet and short story, and since this is our first video, I don't want to bore you all. We will show you all our daily lifestyle and everything in the next vlogs to come. So stay tuned until we meet next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, guys.